Welcome back to Valheim, where today we're going to craft our very own hot air balloon and take on our first stag deer encounter, as well almost get eaten alive by a white shark. So, let's jump right in.
Alright guys, I'm back. It's been a couple months for me, just a couple of seconds for you guys. Just kidding. I just reviewed the video and it sounds good so far. Anyways, let's get back to our playthrough. Let's craft some meat. Do a little cookout outside here. What are we cooking? Some doe meat. Oh, it's getting foggy out. Watch out for them ghosts. Oh, there's one on the wall. Ah, get away from me. It's just my shadow. Don't worry. It looks like a Bigfoot. Bigfoot out in the woods. Alright, some new food. I'm gonna organize my inventory a little bit. I usually like my hammer at the last action bar. Same with my hoe. Once we craft some weapons, I like putting them in the beginning. So let's go ahead and eat up. We can build a chest inside here. We can put some of the stuff in here that we're not going to be using for the meantime. We need some leather scraps. And let's craft a bow. That's going to require leather scraps and wood. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a chest. We'll put our first one here. Maybe right here too. Should we put a crafting table in here? Nah, let's keep it simple for the meantime. We can put this in here. Might as well fill in the space in our little cabin that we built, as well as a gem cutting table. Put that by the window. It's blocked. It's blocked by my big feet. So, for the meantime, we could create one of these hell broth of flames. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But this one's pretty cool. It's like a fire bomb. We need ourselves a stone axe. Look at that big old gate. Need some more stone. Still not enough. Just a couple more pieces. We're sure getting a lot of flint. That's okay, because we're going to make that mace later. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and chop a tree down. Get some dandelions. Which tree should we chop down? Let's go with this one. Getting our axe scale up. Which reminds me, I need to show you the talent tree. After we get this tree down, I'll show you. Oh yeah, 2 for 1. There's a starfish in the water over there, you see that? Where my log just rolled. There's 3 of them actually. I'll pick one up for you, just so you can see what they are. I really don't know what they're used for, other than like being able to place them down. I'll show you in the Fisher tab. So now I can like place these starfish down. These are workbench, but I don't know what they're used for. Can't really cook with them either. Not that I know of, at least. So I'm just gonna dispose them. I just wanted to show them up close to you. Let's finish chopping this tree, so we're not wasting material. I think that's enough wood for now. Let's pick up that flint. I saw one over here. I mean, the wood's gonna be good for when we have to make some coal once we find our first copper. Let's go ahead and get this neck. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Yeah, there's one of the crystals I was telling you about. We'll have to unlock the pickaxe first before we can mine that. One hit. We're getting strong. Come here, doe. I got an axe this time. These are so much easier to kill than a deer. I wish it wasn't so foggy out. It was beautiful when we first started. Cook up our necks. Let's go ahead and expand our cooking station here. We're gonna need to do a lot of cooking in the beginning. Ah, I'm on fire. Let's chop, chop, and roll. The neck gives really good health for early game food. That looks like a nutritious balance there. We'll put the raspberries aside for now. We need to hunt some hogs so we can get some leather scraps. I have no idea what time it is. I should probably add a mod. I used to have one way back in the day where it'll tell you what time of the day it is. I need to find that one again. Fix my floor there. Can't be having holes in the floor. Don't want those critters inside. We can go ahead and craft this flint mace while we're at it. Good thing we picked up all that flint. Oh yeah, check this out. Dual wield. That's like my special attack when you click the middle mouse button. Kind of like with the axe. I don't know if you know this, if you're new to Valheim. If you click the middle mouse button, there's like a downward swipe. And then just a regular left click is the side swipe. It's good for when there's logs laying on the floor. You can hit that middle click button, the scroll wheel, and that way so you can chop at that tree on the ground. But when you're dual wielding, it does a special ability. Alright, it's starting to get sunny out again. Thank goodness. Now we can go hunt them hogs. There's a fish. Let's go pick it up. Come here, fish. You see that? These maces are OP. Look at that shark out there. We're not gonna mess with him yet, but the shark meat, well, we will get that shark once we get our bow unlocked. Because the shark meat, I think it gives you 60 health. Really good food. I mean, we can try to hit it a couple times. If we die, we die. I totally missed him on that special attack. I thought I was going to get eaten alive just then. Alright, let's try this again. I got one hit on him. Now I did like 6 damage to him. Yeah, we'll just wait for our bow because we're just going to waste time on him. Ooh. See? See what I mean about spooking him? I got all excited to see him and then he ran off. My big clumpy feet making all that noise. Just when I was about to say, like, let's go sneak up on that one. Yeah, those deers are hard to get without a bow. I mean, not if you're super noisy like I am. Watch as we get this beetle. I'll show you the meat. It has really good beetle meat. If I can hit him. Yeah, I'll get the axe out. We'll do a downward swipe. See what I mean? It helps when there's stains on the ground. Alright, I got some beetle meat. Now that he's flying, we can do a sideways swipe. Come here, beetle. Let me get you. Alright, we'll just let him fly away. That's fine. Alright, let's show that beetle meat. Beetle protein it's called. But check that out. 45 stamina. That's pretty sick. I mean, stamina is always something that we run out of. Let's go ahead and eat that. Go ahead and pick up that resin. Over here is going to be some skeleton bones. Whenever you see these structures here, look underneath them. You'll find skeleton bones and sometimes even chest. So now we can make that air balloon I was telling you about. Let's get back to our house and I'll show you that air balloon. It's super cool. It requires fuel. Actually, it's not showing up anymore. Maybe they fixed that. We'll see once we build it. It requires a fuel. And in my configuration file, I edited it. Actually, no, I didn't edit it. I did back in the day until I got the external torches. And because it allows your fireplaces to burn infinitely, it did the same for the hot air balloon, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go craft that air balloon. I left the back gate open. Hey! I'm out of stamina from that run over here. Alright. Got some more leather scraps. I think the higher balloon, I think it'll fit in this space. So let's go ahead and craft it here. It's not a very big one. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? And look, the fuel's already being fired. If I can get back here, yeah, so it requires a floating orb. I forget what materials it costs to create those, but that's the fuel it uses. But we don't have to worry about that. So there's a ladder on each side of this, and you can use it to get in and out. Actually, just in. To get out, you have to jump out. And then towards the back, or is it the front? Yeah, the front. You used a rudder. And you press the space bar to go up. It goes up really quick. If you're playing with your buddies, you press well, I mean, what I'm about to say is when you go down by pressing control, your buddies will float up in the air slightly. So if the mod developer is watching this, or if somebody has a close connection with him, let him know about that. Maybe he can fix it. But anyways, when you do that and they float up in the air and then they land, their health gets damaged. So just to let you know that, so you don't kill your friends. But just like sailing, you got your first gear, basically, your first speed, second speed, and third speed. And I'm going through the speeds with the W and S. You can also go in reverse. And that only does in a single speed, the slowest one. Oh, and as well as with the scroll wheel, you can zoom way out. Just like you would with the ships. There's that shark below us that we were fighting earlier. So, let's think of our next objective here. Let's try to find some more hog. We'll go ahead and sleep the night away. And then in the morning, we'll get some more hogs so we can start crafting more armor and a bow. It's not too hard to drive this, but it takes a little bit of practice. As you exit the driver's seat, the rudder, it'll float down to the ground. So like if I was up higher and then I stopped driving, it would just like slowly float down. But I don't know why it's so high right now. Was it that way when we crafted it? Who knows? Let's get some sleep. I was checking my back gate to see if I closed the door. Alright, coming up to day 3. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far. I'm having fun explaining everything to you and playing a new world. We get to rediscover all these mods. Day 3. Who said that? Who's there? Odin is talking to you. You better get some hogs. Okay. I hear some deer out there. Ooh. Let's finally sneak up on this guy. Let's use up all our stamina as we crawl up to him. That deer's sweating. He's so scared I'm coming up on him. Got him. First hit. I don't know what that explosion was, but we got him. Oh, look at that. We picked up a gemstone too. That's from all the hogs that we killed earlier. This hare meat? I don't know how to say that. Basically the rabbit. That's pretty good eating too. It gives you a lot of health. Here's a cool little tip I learned from another YouTuber. I didn't realize this. I've been playing this game for a long time, but never really pay attention to it. But you see these forks on the food? That means they're edible right now. So like this meat's raw. That's not edible. Um, but what's really neat about these forks is you see this one's gold. That one's going to be stamina because stamina's the gold color or yellow, I guess you would say. The red fork is for health, and then the silver is for like a balance between health and stamina. Just a neat tip that I found to be really useful, and I wanted to share that with you as well. Alright, so what are we going to do here? How much scraps we got? 6? We can build some leather pants. Not leather, rag armor. But what I'm really interested in is bow. So let's get a couple more scraps and we'll build our bow. Because we can worry about the armor later. Let me get a drink of water real quick. I hear a deer behind me, but I'm looking at this one over here. And it's got antlers. So I'm curious what he's going to drop. Let's go over there and get him. I'm not too sure if I have to sneak up on him. Oh yeah, I should have. That's a deer stag. Yeah, we really need that bow. See, he doesn't really run around. I mean, like, run away. He just runs around the circles. Corner him in a rock. He's only got 2 health. There we go. Got him. So he dropped some deer meat, which we have 3 of them cooked up here. It's pretty good meat. And we picked up some deer stag hide. The different hides that we pick up, they're going to be used later for upgrading our gear with one of the mods. I believe that's going to be the armory. And like this one, I forget which animal we killed, but it allows us to create a saddle. Oh, it's part of the farm mod. That's cool. So we're going to be able to ride horses. That's going to be fun. This rope, it's so we can rope one of the dolphins and ride it. I haven't done it yet, but it sounds funny. We should probably do that this playthrough. That'd be fun to do that together. I see a deer behind that tree. I'm getting distracted when I should be hunting hogs. Got him. There's a hog over there. We'll go get him. Oh, our first deer trophy. I'm sorry, I ran out of stamina. Don't bite me. Got ourselves another beetle. Okay, so we have 8 scraps. I don't know if you guys remember if we needed 8 or 10. I believe it's 8. Yeah. Let's get our first bow. We gotta clean up our inventory. It's getting full. Let's go ahead and put our trophy in there. Kind of like miscellaneous stuff. Actually, I'll keep the hide on me for right now. I didn't want my meat to burn. We'll go ahead and cook all of our meat. We got a lot of wood. We can get rid of some of our wood for right now. Actually, yeah, we'll keep 1 stack. Cooking up some rabbit. We can get rid of our gemstone. We won't need that right now until I have it set up in the config file. Once you have 5 of them, then you can craft a gem. I did that change because when you come to this crafting table, the way that it used to work, the way that the modder had set it up by default, it would work on a chance. Basically, like you're gambling each time you're trying to cut a gem, and it would say it for each. Like there's a simple gem, advanced gem, and a perfect gem, and as it increases, it becomes harder and harder to actually craft it. So what would happen is you'd collect all these the gemstones and then try to craft a gem out of it. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Um, Basically, like cut it into a usable gemstone, I guess you would say. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Uh, what would happen is it would be a chance. So like a simple gemstone would be like a, I don't know, 80% chance to successfully cut in one. And if it didn't cut it successfully, then it would basically turn to dust. And it would take a lot of dust to create another gemstone from that. And I didn't like the gambling feature of that, so I just changed it to require 5 of each gemstones. And as it increases to like a perfect one, it would require like 5 advanced gemstones. So if you did the math there, you can see it still has a nice progression, but without the risk factor of losing your gems. Let's see what else we can craft. We're gonna need some arrows to go with our new bow. Good thing we collected all that wood. I wonder why I can't craft leather yet. I don't know what the other requirement is, but I do have deer hide. Let's I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna craft a new chest out here. And this is gonna be all the, basically all my hides. So let's go back inside and see if there's any more. I'm gonna put my wood out there too. Let's see if we can create some fire arrows too. I can do the torch, but I can't do a fire arrow. This one's actually better than my necktail. It looks like a pretty good balance there. I usually just keep the beetle meat on me, usually, especially in the beginning. I'll just eat them whenever, just to get rid of them, basically. Alright, what to next? I think we need to start working on our gear. I still don't know why we haven't unlocked the leather. Maybe we need to upgrade our workbench. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That's what it was. Did you see that hard antler that we just discovered? This is from the craft boss mods. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna craft it from this way. I'm just gonna beat the boss. It's a lot of fun, the first boss. And I think that'll be a fun video to make with you. Alright, so now that we unlocked more stuff, let's work towards our leather. I'm gonna skip the rag tunic and just go straight to the leather. And I think we do have a lot of deer hide. We have 6 of them. So we can build one piece. Let's do the helmet first. Alright. Oh, also I kept forgetting this little bar that you see right here. This is part of the skill, the wacky whatever that the mod was called. But the wacky MMO. So this is the talent tree I was telling you about. And I have 15 points available because I'm a level 2 now. You begin by default level 1 with 10 available points. And evidently we get 5 points from level 2. So let's go ahead and fill up some of our talents here. You can read on the right hand side the increases of each one, and then if you hover over each of these, it'll tell you what you're increasing. So right now, beginning of the game, I want to increase my health. So let's go ahead and add 5 there. Let's add 10. And then let's increase our stamina by 5. And you just press accept. So if I go back to it, you'll see here health increase plus 10 and stamina increase plus 5. And you'll be able to see in your health bar the difference. There's a little chunk that's missing there. That's pretty much. So like, say if it was, I guess it was 30 before we started, it would be then 40 with the plus 10. I may be wrong. But yeah, now we're at 40 health. I'm going to go ahead and click this and see. Okay, yes. It requires 45 coins or 1 reset trophy. So you kind of want to be careful as you're placing your talents in there. You don't want to place them in the wrong ones that you didn't mean to. Unless you have tons of money, which I don't. Not yet, at least. Alright, I'm going to take a little break here. It's just going to be a couple of seconds for you guys. But I think this is a good start so far. And if I do decide to upload this video, just the way it is now, let me know in the comments what you think so far, any suggestions you think I should add, and have a good day.